Hi.
Hocam.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. You?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Elif? Okay. I will start. I will start with my lesson. Okay. You can follow me. All right. I will do the screen sharing part. Okay. Okay. So I'll start with Unit 7. The first question is. What number are you? What number are you means how many brothers or sisters do you have? Okay, and what number are you? Are you number 1, number 2, number 3? Whatever, okay? There are some questions here also. How many brothers and sisters are you there in this family? Okay, and another question is, do you have any brothers or sisters? If so, how many? All right. What is a good number of siblings to have? I hope you know the meaning of siblings. Siblings means brothers and sisters, okay? Together. So 0, 1, or more, okay? This is a general question. You can answer these questions yourself, maybe, okay? The next question is, here, but I can skip this one. It's not very important for you. So reading 1. Okay. Read the sentences, but pay attention to the bold-faced words, and then match the definitions on the left to the words on the right. Okay. Here you see. My friend Cam has 10 siblings. He's the 11th child in his family. 10 siblings. David studied hard for the test. He's likely to do well on it. Likely. I hope you remember. My parents expect me to go to college after high school, but I want to travel for a year. Expect. My little sister is really spoiled. My parents give her everything she wants. She never says thank you. She just wants more and more, more and more. Spoiled, not good, in other words. Even good kids misbehave sometimes, They don't behave well, in other words. No child is good all the time. People say all Asians are good at math, but that is just a stereotype. I'm Asian, but I'm not good at math. All right, stereotype, think about it. My parents had many rules. One was to do my homework right after school. Rules, rules, school rules. When I was young, my parents were very strict with me. I had to go after school to do my homework. Also, I had to go to bed at 8 p.m. Strict. All right, very hard. In my family, there are 3 kids. My sister is the oldest. I'm the middle child. And my brother is the youngest. Okay, middle child. Polly was born in Boston, but she now lives in Philadelphia. All right. So here you see the connection, the meanings. Okay. For example, misbehave here. Misbehave means to behave or act badly. All right. Again, rules, what can and cannot do. All right. So if you want, you can take a picture with your phone and look at them. Siblings, our most popular word here. Have a look. Brothers and sisters, we talked about it. This stereotype, this sounds like music, but it's not music. Stereotype means, for example, an idea about a particular type of person which is wrong or unfair. Okay? So stereotype, you have got an example and you just make conclusions, but they are not right always. Okay? So have a look at the sentence again. I'll pass it, I'll go on. Okay. So click the light bulb to look at the reading to again, then read the sentences. Match the words or phrases on the right that means the same as the underlined words. Okay? Just a moment. So they have 3 adult children. They have 3 adult children. Ellen and her parents are next door neighbors. Okay. These are the 3 of her responsibilities, paragraph 2. Let me check it again, just a moment. Okay. So here we have got a reading. If this activity was not assigned by your teacher, it will be not checked. You can still do this activity for practice. Okay. I think I'll go back just a moment. Just a moment.
Sen kaç tane attın?
Just a moment.
Başkası.
So I'm back. All right. So there's a reading part. John Ichikawa is a medical doctor in Chicago. He's very successful and just a moment. Respected below community. He's married, has 2 children. They live in a nice house. His parents, just a moment. Okay. His parents live nearby. John sees his parents often and he gives them money every month. They go on vacation. With John and his family. Okay. So I think John Chikawa is probably the which one? The oldest, middle, youngest child in his family because, okay, have a look again. John Ichikawa is a medical doctor in Chicago. He's very successful and respected in the community. He's married and has 2 children. They live in a nice house. His parents live nearby. John sees his parents often and gives them money every month. They go on vacation with John and his family. So, I think John Ichikawa is probably the. Any idea? Maybe the oldest child in his family because any idea? All right, so you guess, okay? You can guess here. Timing is everything. Timing is everything here.
Burada anne, burada küçük babası, burada abbası, burada o.
Okay. I can hear a child's voice. Very nice. Okay, timing is everything. Members of the same family have similarities. However, research shows that there are differences among oldest, middle, and youngest children. Okay? Scientists want to know what are the differences and where do they come from. So timing is very important. I mean, what number you are. Okay? For example, the firstborn, in Turkish we may call it abi or abla, right? All the children are often very responsible and organized. The reason is the parents expect the oldest child to be an example for the younger children to follow. Okay? Firstborn children are often more educated than younger siblings. Siblings, you remember. As a result, firstborns are more likely to have high-paying jobs. They become CEOs and doctors. Firstborns get a lot of attention from their parents at an early age. However, they also have more rules to follow than younger children. For example, they have an early bedtime. New parents are usually strict with their first child. Okay? So the middle-aged child, the middle children do not have the benefits of the oldest child. It goes on like this. I will not read all the paragraphs. Middle children have to work harder to get attention. Sometimes they feel left out, so they misbehave to get attention. They are called the problem children. So if you are a middle child, you are a problem. Okay? Also, they might look outside the family to get attention or to feel special. The baby, the youngest, when the third child arrives, parents are usually more confident, but less energetic than before. Okay? As a result, the youngest child often has more freedom. Bedtimes are later. Parents are also more generous with their money. The baby usually gets what he or she wants. This is a problem if the child becomes spoiled. Spoiled means not behaving well. Okay? So the last paragraph maybe. They are also funny when you are the when you are the little one. Older siblings will be nice to you if you make them laugh. Some people think that parents cause the personality differences in their children. Other people say these birth order descriptions are not true. They are just stereotypes. Stereotype, remember? Of course, every family is different. However, studying birth order may help us understand families. All right? So here are two words here. Solving, finding the answer, and confident, feeling sure that you can do something well. All right? So what's the main idea? What's the main idea of this, let's say, writing part? People agree that birth order stereotypes are true. I don't think so. There is a connection between birth order and personality. Not bad. Birth order differences come only from the parents. All right. So the main idea should be there is a connection between birth order and personality, maybe. It's the best one, I think. All right. So according to the reading, do these words and phrases describe the firstborn, middle, or lastborn? Okay. Write the number on the line. Write the number on the line. Okay. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Adventurous. Adventurous. What number could it be? What number? Okay, you decide. Oldest. Problem solver. Youngest. Funny. Organized. Responsible. More educated. Left out. Problem child. Spoiled. And independent. All right. So you can number these words. Number these words and think for yourself. We can infer, make inference. Okay. Make inference from the, let's say, sentences. For example, writers often make comparisons. Comparisons, when we compare two things, show how two things are the same or different. For example, a comparison sentence usually has two parts. Firstborn children are often more educated than younger siblings. This is paragraph 3. A writer may not always include the second part. Okay? Look at the same comparison with only one part. As a reader, you have to infer the second part of the sentence to understand the comparison. For example, firstborn children are often more educated. Full stop. Actually, there is a comparison part, but it is not mentioned all the time. What we mean is then younger siblings. Okay, so new parents are usually strict with their first child. New parents are usually strict with their first child. All right, compared with the other children. New parents are usually stricter with their firstborn child than with their later born children. All right? So, who has a higher paying jobs? For example, you are supposed to write here, a sentence in which you compare. Firstborn children have the higher paying jobs than the younger siblings. Okay? Who has to work harder to get attention? Okay? Try to guess. Try to make a guess here. What sentence could you use? Or look at the other one. Who has more adventurous? Who is more adventurous? Think about it. Who is more likely to be a firefighter? Okay. Try to think about it. Okay. So you have got again three sentences here. I think the research on firstborn children is true in my family. Okay. I'm not sure the research on middleborn children is true in my family. We are going to complete the sentence. I don't think the research on lastborn children is true in my family. You are going to finish the sentences meaningfully for yourself. Okay? So I will give you one example. I think the research on firstborn children is true. In my family, my eldest brother was always number one in my family. So the research makes it clear, true, I think. All right. So this is all for now. I will go on with this unit 152. All right. See you next time. I have to close now. Bye-bye. Take care.